Hey, Foodie Gang, what is going on? What is going on? Welcome to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank, Season 1. Hold on. What is going on? Welcome to Kitchen Talk. Okay, Season 1, Episode 10. And I have a very big announcement for you guys today. We are going to talk about the National Foodiegang Pasta Contest. But before we get into that, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like this video, leave a comment down below, and even reply to the chat. All of that is very, very helpful. And as always, to support this show, it is going to be # Chef Big Bank on Cash App. And also today we are streaming on Facebook as well, which is why we are not going to have any beats or any sounds. So if you were looking at the countdown, like what's going on? I have removed the sound from today's video as far as music is concerned to not violate Facebook's policy. And that is why I normally only stream on YouTube, but today we are going to stream on Facebook as well, because I want to make sure that all of my foodie gang gets this announcement, gets all the information about the contest, and that you're able to ask any questions that you have about the contest. But before we get into all that, I'm going to go over our housekeeping, and also the disclaimer for the YouTube channel and also Facebook today. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel at 907 Good Eats, and follow me on all my social media platforms listed down below, and let's stay in touch. I also make children's content. Subscribe to Ava's Playtime on YouTube, please, Foodie Gang, please. And you can join my group on Facebook, Chef Big Bank Foodie Gang fan page, and also shop the Foodie Gang store and get all your merch. Let me show you guys this. I gotta be real careful because let me tell y'all, I got a lot of stuff back here. So I got the 907 Good Eats mug. And let me tell y'all, when I put my coffee in here, it tastes better. And if at any point in time in the live stream, if my audio does sound funny or it sounds weird, please let me know. Go ahead and type it into the chat. So, yes, join my group at Chef Big Bank Foodie Gang fan page and shop the Foodie Gang store. And if you are watching on Facebook, you can always send stars to support Chef Big Bank. And if you can, just hit the like button. Just hit the like button. We are going to go over the disclaimer for the channel. Okay, so welcome to 907 Good Eats, Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. Please note that the information provided on our channel, including commentary and discussions, is for entertainment, educational, and informational purposes only. Comments and opinions expressed are those of the individuals and not those of 907 Good Eats. While we strive to provide accurate and up-to-date information, we cannot guarantee its completeness, reliability, or accuracy. The use of the information provided on this channel is strictly at your own risk. We do not claim ownership of any third-party content featured on our channel. All third-party content is the intellectual property of the respective owners, and we respect their rights. Viewer description is advised for all content. Okay, Foodie Gang, now that we got out the way, we can hop into the show. And I have a couple of comments. We got It Is What It Is TV. He said 907 goodies. How you doing? I'm doing good. Running a little bit late. Thank y'all all so much for tuning in, hanging out with me. Yes. And I am going to drop the link if anyone wants to come up and ask questions. And if you're watching on Facebook, if you head over to my YouTube channel at 907 Goodies, you can come up on the panel as well and ask any questions that you have. I want to make sure that everybody understands what this contest is going to be like. And I'm going to go over the rules with you guys. I am even going to share my screen and show you, Foodie Gang, how to submit entries to the contest so that everybody is well aware. And so I'm going to drop that link if anybody wants to come up and go over the contest rules, or if you have any questions. And if you do come up, I'm just going to ask that you be respectful, you keep the cursing to a minimum, and be on your best behavior. I know I shouldn't even have to tell y'all that, but I do. Okay. And yeah, so how's everyone's day today? What did you guys eat? Okay, I had apple slices, I had half a bagel, and cereal. Okay, the link is in the chat if anybody wants to come up and you have any questions or any comments. Okay, and I'm going to pull up. It's like a PowerPoint slide. I made a PowerPoint slide detailing all the information, so I'm going to get that pulled up on the screen. Now, I am a new YouTuber, so if something happened, I'm coming back. I'm coming back, y'all. Let's see. All right. Can you guys see what I am looking at? Okay, so this is going to be the first Foodie Gang pasta contest, our first food contest that I've ever done. And the reason I chose to do a contest is because on my fan page on Facebook, we have chats and I'm able to speak with the Foodie Gang all the time. We talk every day. And so we were in the chat and members of the Foodie Gang said, it would be so nice if we could do a food contest and have a meetup. And I was like, oh, that's a great idea. I never even thought about doing a food contest. So we are not at the capacity where we could do a meetup. Those are going to be in the future. But I was like, what we can do is a virtual food contest. And so here we are. Here's the virtual food contest. So we're going to see how this is going to go. And so I'm super excited about the first food contest that we've ever had. This is the National Foodie Gang Pasta Contest. So anyone all around the world can join the contest. And, we always got to keep in mind that we are blessed beyond measure. And so we always got to be thankful. We always got to be blessed. We always got to eat good food. Very important. Okay. Let me just pause this right here. Okay. So this is the the Foodie Gang Pasta Contest rules. And the reason why I put together this flyer is so that we are clear on the rules and that we're all able to compete in a fair manner. Hey, Hey, Lamisha. Did I say it properly? How you doing? How you doing? Okay. And then so when I was putting together these rules, I was thinking about who, what, when, and how. I don't know how I'll be coming up with this stuff. Let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. You said, yes, you did. Yes, Lamisha. Okay, I said it right. Okay, I made it a little bit bigger. Let me see if I can take this banner off to get this a little bit bigger. Okay, so what? Rule number 1. What is this? This is the National Foodiegang Pasta Contest, and it is a virtual contest. One of the Foodiegang members stated that, well, how are we going to know how it tastes? We're not going to know how it tastes. All we can judge off of in this competition is looks. So, and then he also said that it might look good, but it might be nasty. Yes, that is very true. But this contest, we are not concerned about taste. We're concerned about looks. Lamisha said, I'm doing well, ma'am. Thanks for asking. Hope you are too. Yes, I am doing good. I'm running a little bit behind. I was doing my daughter's hair. I'm braiding it. But I wanted to make sure that I go live today and share these contest rules with you guys, because this is going to bring me to my next topic. So rule number 2 is the when. So the entry period is going to be from May 27th to June 10th. It's going to be 1 entry per member. So every member gets to enter in 1 entry. And our entry period is going to be 2 weeks. So beginning tomorrow, you can start entering in your pasta into the contest. Now, you're going to say, why is the entry period so long? I made it 2 weeks because I wanted to give the Foodiegang time to prepare, to practice. And I want to make sure that everyone gets this announcement or, is aware of the contest, and so I gave you guys 2 weeks. Now, this is the first contest that I've ever done. So from this period, I will learn what to do differently for next time. So bear with me, Foodiegang. We're going to learn and grow together. Rule number 3 is the where, because that is also a very important piece. Is where do you submit your entries to? Okay, I'm gonna answer that. Submit your entries virtually to Foodiegang fan page. There will be a photo album called Pasta Contest Photo Album. And for that rule, I am going to show you guys how to submit your entries. So don't worry. I know that some of us are not tech savvy, and I wasn't either, which is kind of crazy because I'm up here on YouTube now. But I know everyone is not tech savvy, so I'm going to walk you through the process of submitting your entry. So don't panic. 4, how? Admins will select a winner and announce it via Foodiegang fan page. We are going to make that announcement on June 14th. So the competition will close June 10th. We'll have 4 days to do the selection process. And on June 14th, we will announce it on our fan page, Chefbigbank Foodiegang fan page. As you can see, this fan page is a pivotal part in this whole contest. You have got to be a member of the fan page to compete in this competition. in this contest. So I am really excited, and we will see how this goes. And this will be the first of many competitions. The reason why the Foodie Gang and I selected pasta is because we wanted everyone to be able to compete, whether you're a vegetarian, you may even be vegan, or you don't eat pork. So we want everyone to be able to compete in this competition, which is why we picked pasta. So our next competitions and the ones after that, we're not sure what they'll be on and how that will be set up. But for this one, we're doing pasta so that everyone has the opportunity to compete in the contest. So I went through the what, when, where, and how. Now, another important question that everyone's going to ask is, well, what am I going to get? Because every competition or every contest has to have a winning prize, right? So I thought long and hard. I said, man, what am I going to, what am I going to give the winner? Okay, so the winner will receive a free certified Foodie Gang t-shirt, a $20 gift card, and an interview on YouTube at 907 Goodies. Everybody does not want to be on YouTube, and that is understandable. So you are able to opt out of the interview if you do not wish to be on YouTube. That is perfectly fine. I do not want you, Foodie Gang, to feel like you don't want to enter into the contest because you don't want to be on YouTube. If you do not want the interview, you can opt out of the interview and you can decline or decline the interview. Opt out, decline, whatever you want to call it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. You will still be a winner. Okay? So don't feel like we're not going to pick you as a winner because you don't want to do the interview. That's not true. That is not the case. Now, if you want to be on YouTube and you want to do an interview and you want to have your moment of glory, we can do that. And if you don't want to do it, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Foodie Gang, this competition is for you guys. And I also want to say that this competition is free to enter. Free to enter, free to play, free to win. Free, 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 free. Also, my group on Facebook is also free. Everything here is free. Now, when I blow up, my competitions may not be free anymore. So get in there while you can. Get in there while you can. So that's the winning prize. You will get a free certified Foodie Gang t-shirt, a $20 gift card, and an interview on YouTube at 907 Goodies. That was rule number 5. Now we're going to talk about rule number 6, which is engagement. And you probably hear that word a lot, engagement, 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 engagement. Okay, so, engagement is so important because we all want to feel like people are watching our content, they're liking our content. So I am asking that all my Foodie Gang members, whether you compete in the competition or not, that you comment on pasta entries and you comment on as many as you want to. If that's 1, if that's 10, it doesn't matter. I just ask that you guys engage, give me some feedback. So what I want you to do is comment on the pasta entries and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being yum and 1 being not so much. I want to ask that you guys be respectful and still be nice and be kind, because let me tell you, Foodie Gang, there are some Facebook pages or some groups on Facebook where there are some really mean people. And they've even talked about my food, so y'all don't feel no type of way. There are some really mean people in some of these groups. We want to maintain our good demeanor. We want to be nice. We want to be kind, because everyone is not a 5-star chef. Everyone is not a Michelin's rated chef or a 3-star chef. There are people that are learning how to cook. Okay. And we never want to discourage anybody from cooking. So I'm going to ask that everyone be respectful, even in your rating system. And so, yeah, comment on as many pasta entries as you can. The doors for the competition are going to open tomorrow. It's going to be running for 2 weeks. And I'm going to show you guys how to submit entries to the fan page. Do not worry. And so, yes, those are the contest rules. They are also posted in the photo album in the pasta contest. So if you ever have any other questions, you can always ask them in our chats. We have chats that are associated with the fan page, and I'll be busy, so I'm gonna get back to you. But we also have a team of admins and moderators that can also help with any questions that you have. So yes, this competition is for everyone: home cooks, chefs, people who are just cooking in their free time. Everyone is welcome and free to enter, free to join, and so is the group. Let's go see what else I got. So I am really excited about this contest. I have a couple of pictures and I have some questions lined up for y'all, Foodie Gang. And I want to know what y'all think. And do not worry, I'm going to show you guys how to enter and submit your entries to the contest. So yeah, y'all, how's everybody doing today? What's for dinner? What's for dinner? This is the group to join on Facebook for great food, to meet other foodies, and to also submit your entries to the contest. This is the group right here. And it's just a lot of fun, and it's a great community of foodies that are all very pleasant. A lot of times, like I said before, some of these groups on Facebook are not that nice. And I pride myself on making sure that we have a group of foodies that is welcoming and very pleasant. And no question is a bad question. We're here to help you guys. So, Foodie Gang, what's your favorite pasta? My favorite pasta would be, that's angel hair spaghetti. And my favorite type of pasta would be spaghetti. And so there are so many different types of pasta. And the great thing about pasta is that everyone can create it how they like. And like I said, if you are someone that has a certain type of diet, or if you don't eat meat, you don't eat pork, you only eat seafood, this is a great competition for you to enter into. Also, Foodie Gang, like I stated before, the admins are going to be the judges. So for this contest, the admins are not going to participate. The moderators will participate. So yeah, how's everybody's weekend going? Y'all ready for Memorial Day? Speaking of Memorial Day, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Memorial Day special on 907 Good Eats, my YouTube channel. So the reason why my live show is exclusively on YouTube is because Facebook does not allow music of any kind. I'm telling y'all, every time I put a live up there, they don't be happy. So if you want to watch the full live show in its entirety, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tomorrow we're gonna only be streaming to YouTube. Today we did Facebook because I want to make sure that all my foodie gang gets this announcement and is aware of how to compete in the contest. So yeah, y'all, I'm really excited about this contest, Foodie Gang, and this is a growing platform. So any recommendations or any suggestions that you guys have, Foodie Gang, that you guys want to do or you want to see be done within the group or on the YouTube channel, feel free to join the chat, give me your opinion. Um, I love hearing feedback from what you guys want. I really appreciate that, and that's the great thing about the group, the fan page, the chats, is that I'm able to communicate with you guys all the time. And so, yes, if you have any recommendations for the show, let me know. Okay, so y'all know with pasta, there are so many different sauces, and there's just so much. So I want y'all to pick a sauce. We have Alfredo bolognese sauce, which is pretty much equivalent to a meat sauce. Bolognese is the fancy name that the Italians and the French use, but it is meat sauce. It is meat sauce. So do not be intimidated when you see bolognese sauce on the menu. It pretty much just means red sauce with meat in it. I'm telling you guys, a lot of this stuff they make it a little bit more complicated than what it needs to be. Yes. So Alfredo bolognese sauce. We have our tomato basil marinara. So like a red sauce, no meat in there. And then we have basil pesto. I don't know if you guys have ever had the pleasure of eating pesto, but it is really, really good. So if I'm going to pick a sauce, this is hard because I love spaghetti, but I also love chicken Alfredo. So I'm going with the Alfredo. Sorry, bolognese. I know. I'm going with the Alfredo because I like my chicken Alfredo. Basil pesto or pesto is really, really good. If you have not tried pesto, I am going to recommend that you try pesto. It is very, very yummy and will not disappoint. Now, if you eat too much pesto, it can start tasting kind of weird. So don't eat too much. Just eat enough. And if you are going to do pesto, you should make it at home. Maybe I'll have to do a video going over how to make pesto. Cannot be store-bought. I've never given a half store-bought pesto. I don't know if they do that or not, but make it at home. And this is some of my pasta that I've made in the past. We have I love spaghetti. It's my famous spaghetti. Normally I do this with ground pork and ground beef. Recently I've stopped eating pork. There's still a little bit of pork here and there, but not a ton. So now I make my spaghetti with ground beef and ground turkey. I tried that and I tried it one time and it was actually really good. I was okay with not having pork in there. It was really, really good. And this pasta over here, hold on, I'm looking at something. Okay, this is gonna be my tomato Italian sausage pasta. And I also have a video on 907 Goodies on how to make this pasta. I was going to share that video with y'all, but I don't think I will now because, like I said before, Facebook don't play. The moment you play a sound from somebody else, they coming to get you. So I probably will not play that video, but the video is pinned to the top of the chat on YouTube. And also it's on my YouTube channel at 907 Goodies. But yes, y'all, because if y'all been rocking with me since day one, then you know when I first started my live show, Kitchen Talk with Chefbigbank, my live show was on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook continued to flag my videos because I have a beat in there, even though the beat is produced by someone I know. So I thought, okay, we find it was a mainstream song. They are not playing. So I took my live show back over to YouTube. And there, I can do my videos, I can have my beats, I can do what I want. Facebook don't let Chefbigbank do what she wants. So subscribe to 907 Goodies on YouTube. And as always, you can support this channel and keep the stove on at money sign Chefbigbank. Smash or pass. Are y'all eating this pasta? Now, to me, this pasta looks kind of dry. It doesn't look like it has a lot of sauce. Some people like their pasta to not have a lot of sauce on there. So for me, I'm going to smash it. I'm going to at least try it. And it looks like shredded mozzarella cheese or some type of shredded cheese, basil, tomato, and a little bit of sauce. So I'm going to at least try it. I'm going to at least try to be able to say it looked nasty or it looked good. What's up, Randy? Randy said that looks good. And thank you so much for tuning in, Randy. And Elevator Mind Healer said peace and love to everyone. How y'all doing today? What did you ladies eat today so far? Randy said, I need a lot of sauce. Okay, so this is how I feel. If your pasta doesn't have sauce on it, you have to eat it right then and there. If it doesn't have a lot of sauce. Because once you reheat it, it's going to be really, really nasty. And even though it doesn't have a lot of sauce, it still could have flavor. But like I said, I'm trying it. I'm going to at least smash it. I'm going to try it. And if I don't like it, I'm not eating it. Randy said, nothing. Why you didn't eat nothing, Randy? What's going on with that? Y'all make sure y'all check out my previous lives. Yesterday, we had our smoothie live, and we talked about smoothies. Let me go ahead and see which episode that was. Yeah, so yesterday we talked about delicious summer smoothies, season 1, episode 9. Before that, it was crime and fast food. Y'all check out that episode. All these episodes are going to be available on my YouTube channel, 907 Good Eats. The reason why I don't put them on the Facebook, y'all already know, it's the music. So, crime and fast food. We talked about the rise of fast food prices. And then we talked about why the restaurants always close. So, yes, y'all, check out my YouTube channel, 907 Goodies. We be getting into it. Tomorrow we have our Memorial Day celebration, or not a celebration. It's a reflection, celebration, and welcome the summer with food and laughter. So it's, because I don't want to just say celebrate, because Memorial Day is also a time for us to reflect on the people that have lost the veterans that have lost their lives. So it's not just celebration. We're also going to reflect. We have to go grab dinner. What's for dinner, Randy? What's for dinner? You see. So yes, we're gonna, celebrate, but we're also gonna reflect, and we're gonna welcome the summer with food and laughter. And yeah, y'all, so y'all tune in tomorrow for Memorial Day. For Memorial Day special. Y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. And I want to know this or that. We got jambalaya. Now, if you have been rocking with me, you saw the jambalaya video. If you haven't, go watch the jambalaya video. Get the recipe and make it. So, this or that. Jambalaya or tomato Italian sausage pasta. Now, Foodie Gang, this is a tough one, because I had the pleasure of eating both of these dishes. I'm going with the jambalaya. The pasta was good though too, but I'm going with the jambalaya. The jambalaya was good. So y'all make sure y'all go check out that video. Yes, y'all. So I am so excited. Today is Sunday. Did everyone get their praise on? Did y'all eat today? So yes, y'all, we got the National Foodie Gang Pasta Contest. So no matter where you live, you can compete. You can compete in the contest from all over the world. Randy, I know you're gonna like this one. I know you're gonna like this one. So if y'all be rocking with us, y'all already know about Randy. She loves seafood. So I made sure I put my 2 shrimp pasta pictures that I had. Okay, the one on the left, I made myself. It was really good. It was spaghetti noodles, spinach, cherry tomatoes that I also cooked, and then shrimp, and it had like a garlic sauce on it. Y'all know I love garlic. So what I did is I made the pasta, and then I sauteed the shrimp, and in that same pan, I added the spinach and cherry tomatoes. It was so delicious. Looking at this picture makes me want to make some shrimp pasta. And I got a lot of pasta already in the house. I got some shrimp. I might have to recreate one of these dishes and give y'all the recipe. Food again. Randy said, "Oh yeah, shrimp." Okay, the second picture that has the breadstick in it, that's when I went to Olive Garden. And this is their version of shrimp scampi. It was a delicious pasta. I would not classify this as shrimp scampi, because shrimp scampi is shrimp noodles and like a wine sauce. This pasta had asparagus in it, cherry tomatoes, And I just wouldn't call it a shrimp scampi, but it was good. It was good. Yes, y'all, like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend if you're watching me on Facebook. You already know what to do. You can send them stars. And as always, to support this channel and keep the stove on, money sign Chef Big Bang. So yes, y'all, that's the pasta. And you know what's crazy? When I made this pasta and when I ate this pasta, I didn't know that I was gonna do a pasta food contest. And so it all like went in full circle because I just had all these pictures and all this pasta content already, even before I knew I was gonna do a pasta contest. So it all worked out. And so yeah. So we got the National Foodiegang Pasta Contest. This is the first food contest that we've ever had, Foodiegang, and I am hoping that this will be the first of many because I like doing stuff like this. And I never told you guys this, but when I was in culinary school, I submitted my entry online. I think it was Taste of Home magazine. I'll have to find the picture and I have to show it to you guys. I submitted my entry. It was called the Ground Beef Roundup, right? So the entry that I submitted was Buffalo Blue Cheese Meatloaf. My entry, I believe it was one of the runner-ups. I was one of the runner-ups. And so they posted my recipe in a magazine. And I have a picture of it. I'll have to find that and show that to you guys in later streams. And then I was thinking about it. I'm like, hey, they just played me. Because I just gave them my recipe to be entered into this magazine. But that's them getting free recipes from all over the world. But to see myself in print and to be able to buy the magazine off the shelf and to know that I was in there, I felt so good. And this is when I was in culinary school, but I'll have to show that picture to you guys. But yes, y'all, I'm already published. So, remember when I was talking about how Alfredo sauce was my favorite and how we were going over that? This is my chicken Alfredo right here. And I got the turkey, the ground turkey, and beef spaghetti that I was telling you guys about. The last spaghetti that I showed you, I believe it did have pork in it. That is when I was in my last pork eating days. This spaghetti has the ground beef, ground turkey, and this is chicken Alfredo with I think they pronounce it. I don't know how they pronounce the name of this pasta, but I can spell it for y'all. It's Farfalle. I think it's pronounced like Fairfall, but I don't know. But that's the shape of pasta that I use. You know what? I'm gonna put it in the comments. Because I don't know how they pronounce that, but that's the name of the pasta shape. Or sometimes they even call it bow tie. They call it bow tie pasta too. So those are the two names that for this pasta that they use. But a lot of people can't say that first name, so they just call it bow tie pasta. Yeah, so there's the name of it, and then that's what people call it. They call it bow tie pasta. But one thing I will say is that whatever pasta shape you use, it does matter for the sauce that you use. It does matter. I feel like bow tie pasta, penne pasta, I feel like those type of pastas need sauces because they soak up so much moisture. Yes, and so this is the thumbnail for today's live. And if y'all been watching, Randy loves some shrimp and she loves spicy stuff. Randy said, I will put crushed red pepper on both. Randy said, if she not crying, then it ain't good enough. And so, yes, y'all, that's the thumbnail for today's live stream National Foodiegang Pasta Contest. This is the official announcement that tomorrow the contest will kick off and will begin. And it'll run for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, it'll close out. It'll close out. And then we will take 4 days to decide the winner. The winner will get a free certified Foodiegang t-shirt, a $20 gift certificate, and an interview on 907 Good Eats YouTube. You can opt out of the interview if you do not want to be on YouTube. That is perfectly fine. Because I want everyone to compete in this contest, and I don't want the YouTube interview to scare people away. If you don't want to be on YouTube, that's perfectly fine. But some people want to be on YouTube, so the option is there. And if you decline the interview, you opt out. It's okay. We're not gonna judge you. It's okay. Randy, what you laughing at? What you crying about, Randy? So, some people want clout and some people don't. Okay, so are there any questions from the Foodiegang from the chat? Is there any questions about anything that we have discussed up until this point? Okay. All right. And if you have any questions about the contest, let me put this up here. If you have any questions about the contest, in our fan page at Chefbigbank Foodiegang fan page, there are chats. In those chats, you can ask questions in the general chat. You can ask questions about the contest if any questions do come up. And also on the fan page, in the photo album, the rules are listed there. So even if after this live stream airs, you forget everything we talked about, you can go to the fan page and look up the rules. Hey, are you amused? How you doing? She said, good day all. She said, Randy want all the spice. Yes, like, share, and tell a friend. Like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend. So join the group on Facebook, shop the Foodiegang store to support this channel, and keep the stove on. Hit the Cash App, money sign, Chef Big Bank. Leave a comment after this video airs. Whether you're watching from YouTube or Facebook, all comments are appreciated. If you are watching from Facebook, you can send star to support Chef Big Bank. Rainy said, "Are you amused? Hook me up. We gonna hook you up with hot sauce." Ooh, I never heard of this. She said, "Randy, Are You Amused?" said, "You probably would love New Mexico chili, Randy." Ooh, okay. Okay, so that was all for the video. Let me go back to the rules really quick so I can just pull those up again. Because everybody don't retain information the right way, or so I want to make sure that we are clear on everything and ain't no questions. And if there is, you know what to do. Join the group on Facebook, ask the questions in the chat. So we got the what, we got the when. Y'all know the entry period is for 2 weeks. 1 entry per member. You submit your entries virtually to the Foodiegang fan page. Pasta contest photo album. I'll show you guys how to submit your entries. Admins will select the winner and announce it via the fan page. We will announce that winner on June 14th. The winner will receive a certified Foodiegang t-shirt. A $20 gift card. And an interview on YouTube at 907 Good Eats. The winning package is valued at over $75. And I'm putting that lightly because what if something happened and I blow up and you on YouTube? So, and also if you do win, you can opt out or decline the YouTube interview. You don't have to come up here and show us your face, tell us how you made it. You don't got to do none of that if you don't want to. But if you do win and you want to do the YouTube interview, we would love to have you up here and to talk to the Foodiegang. Tell us how you made this pasta, why you cook. And so, but if you don't want to talk, that's okay. Good question. So, Are You Amused said submit a pic and recipe or just the pic. That is a great question, and I wish I would have put that on the flyer. Only a picture is required. If you want to submit the recipe as well, you can. The reason why I am making it that way, where you just submit the picture, because not everyone can write a recipe or knows how. I don't want that to feel intimidating to some people. So just the picture is required. Now, if you want to share the recipe with us, no problem. That's great. So just the pic is required for your entry. And it's 1 entry per member. Engagement. This is our last rule. I'm going over this again. Feel free to comment on pasta entries and rate them on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being yum, 1 being not so much. I want to ask that everyone still that be respectful and be kind. The reason why is because not everyone is a 5-star chef. Some of us are learning how to cook and want to learn how to cook, and we do not want to deter those people away. So everyone be kind with your rating or your comment on the pasta entries. The entry period is from the 27th to the May 27th to June 10th. All right. There's one more thing. Okay. This is the group on Facebook to join, to be a part of the pasta contest, to stay in the loop, learn how to cook, learn some recipes, all that good stuff. Okay. All right. So we have went through the rules, the contest, the when, the how, what the winner is going to receive, how I would like you guys to engage Foodiegang on the group and on the contest. If there are any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat, or you can come up on stage and ask your questions, give your comments, or tell us what your favorite pasta is. So, and you are tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank, Season 2, Episode 10. So if you missed any episodes, go back and check them out so you know exactly what we're talking about and who we are talking about. I am going to share my screen with you guys and show you guys how to submit an entry to the fan page. And if at any point in time y'all have any questions, go ahead and let me know. And so y'all know I'm new at this. So I hit these buttons, I go away, I'm coming back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, see, you always got to come back and check StreamYard because sometimes I'm going to make myself really, really small just so that you guys can see and, you know, get the information that y'all need. Are you amused that Pappardelle is one of my faves? What is that, Just Jay? I never heard of that before. This is what I love about Foodiegang, the fan page, and the YouTube channel, is that I learn new things about food all the time because there is no way to know everything about food. There's just no way. There are other foods that are being sold all over the world that I've never even seen before. So this is a great way to, I've learned so much information from all of my Foodiegang members, and I just love it. I really do. I really do. Excuse me. Okay. So we are at 739 members. We are on our road to 1K, so please join the fan page and help us get to our goal. I started this group a couple of months ago. It's almost going to be, I think it'll be like a year a year for this group in a couple of months. And I've had this group for like maybe 10 months. I gotta go back and look at the creation date. But when I started this group, I didn't know what to expect. But I post a lot of content on Facebook, and it made me so mad that a lot of the groups were saying I posted too much, and so they were declining my posts. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna start my own group. Like I'm tired of you guys telling me I can't post this or I'm posting too much. I'm gonna just start my own group. And when I started the group, I had no expectations. The group has gone amazing so far, and I really love it. And I would love it if you guys could join us. Okay, now are you amused and serious about this pasta? She said it's an egg noodle wider than tagliatelle. I know I didn't say that right. Just you been in Italy or something? What you, girl? We cannot wait to see your pasta because we know you're gonna do it up. You over here saying big words. She said like a super wide fettuccine. Laugh out loud. Okay, just Jay, we see you be eating your pasta. And are you amused? Her, she also goes by Just Jay, so that's why y'all might hear me refer to her as Just Jay. She's a great YouTuber. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her YouTube channel. She said, "Nah, Italy on my list though." Laugh out loud. Let me tell y'all, Foodie Gang. Okay. So while I've had 907 goodies, I've had the pleasure of traveling to Las Vegas, but I cannot wait until we are able to go abroad and I'm able to travel the world and the country because y'all is coming with me. And I'm going to get pictures of every place I eat. And so I cannot wait until we start, getting this show on the road. It's going to be amazing. And just know wherever y'all go, y'all coming with me. Okay, so let me show y'all. So this is the group. And what you're going to do, let me walk you guys through how to submit your entries into the contest. So you're going to go to create posts. And then I'm going to put test, or yeah. So then you'll type something in here. Okay, I'm going to call this the Foodiegang pasta test entry. And then I am going to, hold on, let me go back a little bit. Once you click this button, whatever photos you have on your device will come up. And so I am going to just put this thumbnail in here. I thought I had a pasta. Okay. So you're going to click that button, right? I don't think that picture is going to work. I'm going to go grab another picture. Okay, and so what I'm looking for is that normally it will let you select which album you want to go into, and I don't see that, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to click that off. I'm going to go to albums and the National Foodie Gang Pasta Contest. And I'm going to click add photos or videos. And then I'm gonna put Foodie Gang test entry. RUMU said, I saw your Vegas trip videos. Did you check out the ARPA place there? No, I've never heard of that before. Where's that at and what's it all about? Okay, so that is one way to do it. You can just go to the album, hit add photos or videos. one of the things I want to do with is I got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna go to one of my other Facebook accounts, and I'm gonna do it over again for you guys, and so you guys can see how it should work, or another way that it can work. Okay, so this is Ava's Playtime Facebook page, and let me see if this works. Okay, let me try this. Okay, Foodie Gang. So, what you're going to do to submit your entries into the group, you're going to be at the group page. So, you're going to be on the Chefbigbank Foodie Gang fan page. You are going to select media and then select albums. And the one that says National Foodie Gang Pasta Contest, you are then going to you're going to click on add photos or videos. And as you guys can see, the album already has the flyer, the rules, and all of that stuff. And then you're going to click add photos or videos. You're going to select the picture from your device. You're going to add, what type of pasta. Just let us know what we're looking at. And then you're going to submit it. And then that's it. That's it, Foodie Gang. And then, like I said, if you guys have any questions, and on the fan page, we have a couple of chats where you can, reach out to Foodie Gang and just stay in touch. And if you have any questions, you can just post them in the chat. You can send me a DM on Facebook or all these social media platforms listed down below. So, yes, y'all, this is the first food contest I've ever had. We will see how this goes. If you have any issues with any of the process, you can send me a DM on my platforms, my social media platforms listed down below. Hit the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Are You Amused, also known as Just Jay, said, it's called Viva las Arpas. Whenever you have time, just Google it. There should be plenty of pigs. Yeah, I've never heard of that. One thing I would say about Vegas, make sure you guys go check it out. Season 2 opener. I went over my Vegas trip. I also dropped it on the video portion on my YouTube channel, talking all about Vegas. There are so many things to do in Vegas. There's no way to get it all done in one trip. I see why people make multiple trips to Las Vegas, because there's a lot to do. Sounds like it's going to be fun. Freezy needs to get in the kitchen. Yes, I agree with you. Are You Amused? Freezy be cooking. And whenever he tells me he makes something, it sounds delicious. So me and Randy are trying to talk Freezy into cooking and making some videos, because I feel like more men Need to see other men cooking and need to cook. It's so weird, Foodie Gang. In the kitchen is dominated by men, right? Most of the chefs are men. But then when you come to the real world, some men feel like men don't cook. So I don't know. It's very weird. It's very weird. So Foodie Gang, make sure y'all tune in for tomorrow's Memorial Day special. And then on Tuesday, we are going to talk about the rise and fall of Quiznos. Have y'all ever heard of Quiznos? Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I seen Quiznos before, but I've never actually eaten at Quiznos. But I remember when I was in Portland, they had Quiznos out there. But you used to see Quiznos everywhere, but now not so much. So we're gonna go over the rise and fall of Quiznos. Check out my other content on 907 Goodies. Let me know if y'all have any questions about the contest. RUMU said, yes, I used to get one of those mini turkey subs. So we're going to talk about the rise and fall of Quiznos because I think that so much can be learned from these businesses when they do open up and they do shut down. So we're going to go over that, and we're going to talk about Quiznos on Tuesday. Monday, we got the Memorial Day celebration, Memorial Day special. Just RUMU said they closed down here a long time ago. I know. So there's a lot of these restaurants that are opening up and closing. The fast food prices are on the rise. Y'all make sure y'all check out some of my content on these topics. Okay, there's a video that I wanted to show you guys. So there's 3 chefs that went to the store and they tried some store-bought pasta sauces, and they rate them, they grade them, and they review them. So I'm going to play that video for you guys. I believe it will be fine, but we will see. Facebook will let me know, y'all. They don't play about nothing. So while I'm getting that up, let me know what y'all gonna have for dinner. I think I'm gonna eat a salad for dinner. And if y'all watch my smoothie live, make sure y'all check that out. I'm gonna make one of my smoothies and have a salad, kind of take it light today. So I want to get a bike, you guys. I haven't ridden a bike in years, and I think if I got a bike, it would be great cardio, it would be great fitness. So I'm gonna get a bike. Y'all stay tuned. Keep y'all posted. Okay, and I'm gonna share my screen with you guys for the game.
Of making Italian food at the highest level. we're going to be tasting and rating some of your favorite tomato sauces from the supermarket. We'll show you which ones meet our standards.
This is Epicurious Big Taste Test. Bertolli, traditional.
Okay. Can you hear it okay, Foodie Gang? Is the sound coming through for you? Let me know if y'all can hear it before we go on. So I think I normally use Prego when I do use tomato sauce. I think I've had this brand maybe one time before.
Marinara.
It smells pretty good.
Smells, yeah. It smells fresh.
You can see that there's a rim around my ramekin where it's just kind of separating. That means there's a lot of water in this product. There's definitely some shine to this, and it has potential. There's texture.
There's tomatoes.
There are tomatoes in here. It's still, for me, too sweet, too many herbs, too many things going on in here.
But I can have 2 spoons of this.
I had 2 spoons.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to talk about the citric acid that they've added to this?
Yeah. I mean, the citric acid is probably because the pH of the tomatoes
was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. The citric acid is helping with that acidity, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
The perfect tomato stays on the vine just like you would do with grapes. For wine, it needs to be tested so that it has enough sweetness, enough acid. The main components to make an amazing jarred tomato sauce is that 50-50 balance of sweetness and acid.
I'm looking at the
puddle.
The liquid.
I have a lot of chopped tomatoes, but I see my sauce is gone. All I see is chopped tomatoes.
I don't need a large chunk of a canned tomato ever. We are tasting the sauce cold, right?
Yeah.
Or room temp. I think once we heat it, I think is really, unfortunately, drawing out some of those flavors that we don't want.
Yeah.
The herbs, the amount of herbs.
It's killing you.
It's killing me, but I think it's because it's hiding the actual flavor of the tomatoes. If you have like delicious tomatoes, then you don't have to put other things because the tomato itself is delicious.
Let's be real, the price point's also, as we talked about earlier.
See the price on this one? Under $5.
And you can feed a whole family with that. It's too complicated, but not terrible.
Where is the Italian in you, Bertolli?
Separate textures, flavor of the tomato is lost.
Ragu, old world style traditional sauce.
So my mom would always use ragu. This was her sauce that she would always use. Yeah, she was a ragu lover. I feel like if you do use store-bought sauce, you always got to add a little bit of extra seasoning to it. Maybe even some meat. You know, you gotta doctor it up because they just make like a little general sauce, but you gotta doctor it up. You gotta add your garlic to it, add your onions, put your seasonings in there. But yeah, she always used to use ragu. Arguing me said they're probably gonna say it's too sweet. We will see. And let me tell y'all, these chefs ain't playing. They ain't playing. They are grading these very harsh and very honestly. Arguing me said I grew up on ragu too. I did too, and when I think that's why I don't buy ragu because I'm tired of it. But every once in a while, I will get ragu, and it just reminds me so much of my mom. And what my dad would do, he would always add tomato sauce to his spaghetti. So he would add, or not tomato sauce. It's like a can of tomato soup. He would add tomato soup to his spaghetti sauce, and he swore by it. But I feel like everyone has their own like secrets or their own like tricks and tips that they always do when they're making spaghetti or pasta.
It actually smells like old school pizzeria.
It looks like ketchup and is very smooth and you're like wondering what it's inside.
Should we taste?
If we must.
Yeah.
All right.
I almost cannot taste actually the tomato flavor. It just tastes like garlic and spices and sugar.
If you opened a can of Campbell's soup, that's the texture of it and the same flavor. You're almost getting this flavor of caramelized water with like these hints of acid in the end.
This is very one-dimensional, you know.
Dang! Are they talking about ragu like that? Are they talking about ragu like that? See, Judge Jay, we knew they was gonna hate on our ragu. Dang! Just Jay said I'm cracking up. I knew it. Man, they talking so bad on our ragu. They gotta make their own canned tomato sauce, or since they're talking all this mess, but dang, they talking a whole bunch of mess. They don't care.
It all looks the same. You can't significantly figure out what items are in there.
One of our first ingredients, right, is tomato puree. So we're not even starting with real tomatoes. Yes. And this is that watered down version of tomato sauce.
Very acidic. I was hoping it'll be smoother, but it really feels very dense and heavy, and it's just sitting on top of the pasta.
Each pasta should be able to absorb the sauce. And I see that this pasta is very separate, and it's really surprising because of the water content. It should have gone inside of the pasta.
Yes, and, not at all. I don't think we have it here.
And those herbs are really interfering. And I don't know where they came from.
Very bitter.
And this just gives tomato sauce such a bad name.
Yeah.
I find this sauce insulting to all the other tomatoes out there.
It's not ragu and help.
Reminds me of elementary school. Not the best.
Rails.
See, the problem is that everybody knows that when you get tomato sauce out of a jar, you gotta season it. You gotta add your own little spices on there. Ain't nobody eating tomato sauce out of the jar and then that's it. Now they probably are. These sauces, you gotta doctor them up. You can't just eat them like that right out the jar. You gotta add your own little spices on it. That's okay. If y'all don't know how to cook, I'm gonna tell y'all what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe 907 Good Eats. I'm gonna teach you how to cook. It's not gonna happen in one video. You're gonna have to watch for a couple of months, maybe even a year or two. But we are going to learn. I'm going to teach y'all the way. When you buy sauce from the store, you got to add your own seasonings. You got to put your onions, put your garlic in there, your basil, your herbs. You can't just eat it like that. And I think they're trying it cold. So that's another thing. They trying it cold. Oh, snap. We got the drip show. What's going on? Y'all go ahead and make sure y'all subscribe to the drip show. And if you do have a YouTube channel, go ahead and post your links in the chat. Now, let me tell y'all, when y'all go over there, when y'all go over to the drip show, prepare for battle. You gotta stand on business. You gotta prepare for battle. You gotta, have your guns blazing. Because it be going down over there, but it's a lot of fun. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. The Drip Show said lies. Drip. I'm just saying, get ready. Don't let him get you, but it's a great show. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. And I believe he's having a trivia night. So yeah, y'all check it out. Great show. Go subscribe to Are You Amused as well. Great show, great topics. I've even had the pleasure of going up on a panel one of the things that he was talking about, it was like a 420 episode, and I had a lot of fun, gave my little expertise. You know, I ain't got much, but RUMU said Drip and Freezy need to get in the kitchen for the contest. Yes. Now we know Freezy be cooking, but Drip, you be cooking too? Look, and you know what? People be cooking at home, but don't want to tell nobody. It's okay if you cook. It's okay. Drip said, "I'm with it." You know, one thing I like about Drip is he cool with whatever. Just don't be disrespectful. Stay in your lane, or you're gonna get put in it. But let's get back into the video. I've actually had this. I had it, I think like one or two times. I've had this sauce as well.
Homemade, all natural premium marinara.
It does smell like there's meat in there.
Yeah.
Right?
It might be the black pepper.
I know. I'm so surprised.
right
There's
away.
black pepper.
Oh, the texture is not bad.
Look at that shine.
Yeah, black pepper really stands out in here.
I mean, the texture of it is super silky, though.
Mm-hmm. I like the texture.
I really like the texture.
Is good.
I think there's still too much water in here, but we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
So there is Italian whole peel tomatoes, which basically most of the sauces is like a tomato puree.
Yes.
Then we have olive oil, which is the second, and you can taste actually the olive oil here.
It stands out.
Because you can really dig in here.
Yeah.
And it like holds up really nicely. I think a lot of the ingredients are slightly still too muted, but I think a little salted pasta water could bring some of that out. I'm pleasantly surprised that I almost went for a second bite.
It's emulsified, so like we don't see separation between the water.
Not much at all. Olive oil, I see a little on the bottom, but it's a smooth taste to it. You want it to be nicely blended so that every bite that you take is going to have a very similar taste and texture. They're considered a little on the higher end compared to some of the other sauces we're going to try today.
But I'm still thinking about taking a second bite.
Yeah.
It's an improved traditional red sauce.
I did not dislike this sauce.
Good texture, well flavored, and good quality for a jarred sauce.
Trader Joe's tomato basil marinara sauce.
Oh, God.
Back to like the Midwestern pizzeria here. I mean, this is just like a big batch of soup. I mean, that is just like, that's never going to stick to a pasta. I'm upset.
I'm not happy with it.
It's just insane how many ingredients are in.
Look at their face when they ate that pasta. They just look like somebody had forced them to eat the pasta. Man, I tell you, if you want your feelings to be hurt, let these chefs try your food. They said it was too watery. Well, laugh out loud, garbage. Yes, RUMUs. They didn't like this one.
This
has dried everything, dried onions, dried garlic, dried parsley, dried basil, dried oregano. There's tomato juice in here.
Yep.
Already, if there is more than 5 ingredients, it's already something not good.
Agreed.
Yep.
When you have such a good product, then you don't need to put anything else in it. So that's why you want a few ingredients, because it means the tomatoes itself is delicious.
The taste is even worse than the color.
I mean, I think this is fit for a cocktail shrimp from like the depths of something.
I'm not happy with it at all.
So many people go to Trader Joe's to buy great products at a discounted like price point, and that is just completely wrong. I think you can grab a head of garlic or a whole onion and a can of canned tomatoes for less money is a better product than this.
I fully agree.
Trader Joe's is an epic fail.
Do not try this at home.
I wouldn't recommend to my worst enemy.
Carbone marinara.
A nice, subtle roasted tomato flavor. This one is not quite as emulsified, which could be
What's going on? What's going on? We got Next Level in the building. He said, yo, what up, 907? We chilling. We just went over the rules for our National Foodiegang Pasta Contest. And now we are watching these not nice chefs try this sauce. And that's exactly why I said I know I'm your favorite chef. And I'm probably the nicest chef you guys are going to ever meet. I'm surprised. I thought TJ would have been okay. Next Level said, make your own sauce. Next Level be cooking also. And we are waiting on him to drop the videos on how to be vegan and eat good food. So we waiting on that. And then Next Level also has a YouTube channel. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Go ahead and subscribe to it. Put your link in the chat, Next Level. And, you know, he'll be going live all the time. And he has an open panel going over really important social issues. And he's just getting started. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. Are you amused at Next Level? Get in the kitchen too. Are you amused said, I got pasta you can make for the context Next Level. I ain't telling though. Yes, y'all. One thing I will say is they have all different types of pastas. Next Level is vegan. And I don't know if I haven't like vetted this pasta myself, but I know that they make a chickpea pasta, and I'm sure that they have other vegan pastas and all type of stuff. Because one thing I would say is pasta has been around for a long time and everyone eats it. And that's why we chose pasta for this contest. Let's get back into the video and let's see what these chefs got to say. It looks like right now, though, they do not like this sauce and they finna go in. They finna hurt somebody's feelings today.
A good thing.
I actually enjoy to see the olive oil because it means like there is oil, which is like, yeah, it's real.
Yep.
I'm conflicted.
I don't taste a lot of different flavors. It's kind of very one-dimensional.
It is one-dimensional. You're right. You're right. And you know when you cook an onion and not cook it all the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has that taste to it.
It's adding a non-sweetness to it that I'm not 100% enjoying.
The list of ingredients, we have imported Italian tomatoes, a whole peeled tomatoes with tomato puree, sea salt, and basil.
Using peeled tomatoes that have tomato puree in it, basil in those tomatoes.
Yeah, so you want to start it from zero and then just build up all the flavor that you want. And here you already started from not zero.
Heating up basil is not something that should.
Hey Trey, how you doing? How you doing? We got Trey Ferg in the building coming through. Y'all make sure y'all go hit the like button. I just looked at the likes and let me tell y'all, this ain't made no sense. Everybody make sure you stop what you're doing, hit the like button, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. And as always, you can support this show or this channel and keep the stove on at Monday Sign Chefbigbank. And you can send stars on Facebook. Now, like I already told y'all, these chefs don't like this pasta sauce. And when they don't like something, it's going down. Next Level said, just Jay, I think I might do a Rasta pasta. Okay, so I have never heard of this. Next Level told me that it is a jerk seasoning pasta or like a jerk pasta. This sounds really, really good. And this is why I love having this channel. and having the foodie gang, because you guys teach me about a lot of things I've never seen before. Okay, we got the pasta master. Are you amused? Said 907 Goodies. Adine Dream is a good brand for wheat alternative. Okay. We're gonna have to maybe do a live stream about that of going over pasta alternatives, because like I said, there's a lot of different pastas on the market that you can eat if you have a special dietary restriction. These pastas may not be the best though, so that's why I want to do the live stream and really break down the different types of pasta.
To be done for a long duration. Whenever I cook with basil, it is last minute, just getting those aromatics in there. When you're bottling wine or champagne, it gets better with age. You know,
you want it to change.
You want it to change, and you want it to evolve, and you want it to get breadier and all those flavor profiles. Basil is not something that I would put in anything to let sit for a long time.
The whole peeled tomatoes with basil and salt added is just like,
I know.
It is.
Oh, so I didn't realize this, Foodie Gang, is that they're doing a cold tasting and they're doing a warm tasting. I didn't realize that. That's why I'm glad to be watching these videos with y'all. And so they're doing a warm tasting and a cold tasting. They are one thing I would say is that with this taste test, they are very thorough. Are you amused? Said next place I move to, I'm going to be near better options for food. It's annoying being in the boonies. Laugh out loud. Y'all, I agree with this statement 100% because I lived in Alaska and then I moved to Oregon and then I moved back to Alaska. And after I moved back, we have good places to eat out here too. But the food scene in Portland, Oregon was just so amazing that when I do move again, I'm going to make sure I'm next to some good food options because it does matter where you are located as far as food. It really does.
Yeah.
Somewhere under heat, under pressure too long changes it.
It's something in there that's sitting in there. So if it's shaken, if it's moved around, that flavor's going to change. It's not going to be exactly the way it went in.
Chunky, muted, and disappointing.
The raw onion flavor was a little too prominent.
I expected more from carbone. Prego, Italian sauce, traditional.
Y'all, now this is the one I be using, the Prego. And let me see what they gonna say. I'm a little bit worried. I ain't even gonna, hold y'all because they already looking like they not liking it. But me said I have an affinity for Portland for some reason, although I have never been. I love Portlandia. Laugh out loud. You know what's crazy? I heard about that show when I was in Portland, but I've never seen that show before. But I've lived in Portland, and let me tell y'all, the food scene is amazing in Portland. And I would go back to Portland just to go eat. Argument said, Prego not bad, but it's going to do better than Carbone, but not better than Rios. Some of these names I can't pronounce, but I'm used to like seeing the brand. And so brand recognition is very important. Very important. Let's see what they're going to say about Prego.
Herbaceous.
Dry herbs, for sure.
I think this, for my generation, is one of the three that was definitely in the cabinets at all times.
This was like the emergency go-to?
This was not an emergency in our house. This was a normal occurrence.
Oh, boy.
That is rough.
This is very sweet.
Extremely sweet.
First ingredient, it says tomato puree, and then in parentheses, it's water, and then tomato paste.
So they made their own puree.
So this is like water first and foremost.
Sugar is the second ingredient.
Yeah, it's so high on sugar.
They're basically making lemonade out of this. And then these herbs are going to continuously, and I think that's why this is so vegetal and so herbaceous, is because they're continuously adding to the sauce.
One bite says it all. If you look, it almost looks like tomato paste out of a can.
It does.
Texture-wise, taste-wise.
Y'all, I'm gonna have to stop eating this Prego. I'm surprised. Well, I never read the back of the label before, but I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. I'm gonna start reading labels. Argue said, "Oh wow, sweeter than ragu." Surprise! I am too. And what she said made sense, is that they use the herbs to cover up the amount of sugar. Randy said, "I like my sauce full of mushrooms." I like mushrooms and peppers and onions in my spaghetti, but what I have realized is my daughter, if I put all that stuff in the pasta, like mushrooms and peppers, she will not eat it. So I have, taken a step back from adding mushrooms and peppers to my spaghetti because the little one will not eat it. But I like mushrooms in my pasta.
It's just overpowering tomato paste, which is much sweeter than natural tomatoes.
Prego, no thank you.
Is this dessert?
Not impressed. Tomato paste 2.0.
365 organic marinara pasta sauce.
I smell the dry herbs a lot.
We're like on that chunky side of tomato soup. Lots of water in here.
Yeah.
I do see some ingredients though. I have a chunk of garlic right here. Again with the black pepper though.
Yeah. In Italian cuisine, usually when you make like tomato sauce, you don't use that much black pepper. So like seeing so much is just very interesting. I taste oregano.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
it's
very
so
strong.
So strong.
I just bit on a couple of pieces there. Very strong on oregano.
For me, oregano is kind of like that cousin that comes over that you don't want
Once
to come
in a
over.
while, that aftertaste of black pepper and oregano is just sitting in my mouth. And
Agreed. This is another one that says no sugar added to it, but it has
But
that.
it's so sweet.
yeah, it could be overripe too. When they're overripe, they're very soft and they end up breaking down when you're cooking them much quicker. So you don't always get the same consistency. Sometimes you get more of that puree as opposed to the chunky.
It's just this oregano is like
It's so strong.
So overpowering. I don't see the olive oil at all. This is very watery on the bottom.
Yeah.
you wouldn't never think that this was all organic product.
I wouldn't.
Because there's that common misconception, right?
Yeah.
It's organic, that must means it's great.
Correct.
And that's not always true.
Right.
And as we're learning right now with our sauce, I'm sorry, Whole Foods. I'm
not impressed. Inferior tasting sauce.
I taste oregano, not organic tomatoes.
You missed the target, Whole Foods.
Humans own marinara.
A little more natural smell to it. I don't smell the herbs.
First glance, it looks like it could hold up on some pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah, the texture looks smooth.
Maybe we'll taste the tomatoes this time.
Maybe.
You can taste the fennel seeds.
It's really fennel-y.
I think they put fennel here just to give a nuance on this sauce, you know?
Yeah, and fennel has kind of a licorice taste to it, so a lot of people don't know that taste at all.
For most people, the flavor of fennel seeds would not be received.
Have y'all ever heard of fennel? Foodiegang? Have y'all ever heard of fennel? Or fennel seeds? RU said, now if they complain about Newman's, they just insufferable. I'm telling y'all. RU said, fennel, interesting. Yes. We'd like to do a live stream about that. You know, there's so many ingredients that we all don't know about. And so So what fennel is it kind of looks like an onion, and it has like, so the bottom is white, that's like the fennel bulb, and then it has these long green stalks on it, and it tastes kind of like licorice. And they also can make fennel seeds out of the fennel, and then you can go to the store and buy like in your seasoning aisle, you can buy fennel seeds. And so I never heard of fennel either until I went to Portland, and it really opened up, my culinary portfolio. It really opened it up, and I learned about a lot of fruits and vegetables that I'd never seen before. Just Jay said, also known as Are You Amused? So why the heck they put that in there? I don't know. And I don't have a ton of knowledge on fennel, but I've seen it before, and we have used it in the kitchen before where I worked at before. Is it one of those things I eat all the time? No. And so I'm not sure why they put it in there, and the spaghetti sauce, kind of weird. So yeah, we might have to do a live stream on fennel so we can, talk about it. I could tell y'all everything that it's normally used for, but I'm going to get back into the show. I just wanted to ask y'all that. Argument said, just think Indian or Mediterranean flavors. Yeah, so there's so many different ingredients and foods all over the world.
See the fennel seeds, but more like as a sweetness. This one has like more flavor compared to another sauce.
Sure makes it unique, right? It's different than any other one that we've tried.
And so far, I think we all agree that this is a great texture that we all really like.
Texture's very good. I still taste the fennel a bit, but it's not a very negative thing. It's kind of like adds a little dimension to it. It's coating the pasta well. Even the stuff that I'm picking up, the sauce is staying on the pasta.
I might actually have a second bite.
Yes, I was doing the same. Look at that.
Some of the other ones that we've tried were so strong on herbs. This one has a much better balance to it, where you're actually tasting the tomatoes.
And I don't think it's too sweet like other one. Has like its own thing.
It does have its own thing.
Yep.
Oh, you surprised me.
Steps above others, fennel flavor, unique.
Holly, way to make it your own.
Mutti rossoro tomato marinara pasta.
You know what I'm thinking? Are you amused? Why they added the fennel? It's because there are so many jar tomato sauces or spaghetti sauce on the shelf that we can buy. So if you're going to be another company and you're selling a tomato sauce, you're going to have to do something that's going to be different. Because every sauce, as we can see from this content or this taste test, has a different taste. So maybe they added the fennel in there to give their tomato sauce a different taste, because they're competing with all of the other sauces. And you know what? Are you amused? In Foodiegang, it seems like it worked, because the chefs thought that the Newman's was good. So maybe the fennel worked. Maybe them putting in different ingredients worked, So, and when these companies that are creating more products that are already sold in stores, they are aware that they have to do something different to make their sauce or their condiment or their cereal, whatever it may be different. They have to do something. So, there's probably some other weird ingredients in these sauces that we've never seen before.
It's the sauce.
Kind of like the smell of this one.
I have high hopes.
This is a different beast than we've had.
Very different. Very different.
There's something sweetly smoky going on. Like tea-like almost.
I'm tasting the olive oil. It's coating my mouth.
I think this is fresh oregano. It's not dry oregano. I mean, finally, we have as ingredients chopped tomato.
The tomatoes have a very potent, it's very tomatoey flavor. I'm seeing pieces of onions in here too.
Yeah, for sure you can taste tomatoes, you can taste the garlic, you can taste the onion.
Yeah, I really like the texture.
I like the
of it.
texture
Yeah,
too.
the texture is nice.
The color looks good.
color is beautiful.
Yeah, I think heated up, we definitely get a little more intense flavor. I like it. It seems a little more homemade too, this one.
Yeah.
For some reason, it doesn't feel like it's as bottled as some of the other stuff we tried today.
Yeah, I find this to be a little more real.
I enjoy it. I feel Italian proud again. Price point is $6.79, which is not bad.
Not bad at all.
I taste the tomatoes.
More of a homemade taste and texture.
It's not your nonas, but not bad.
Classico, traditional sweet basil.
I mean, sweet basil.
Sweet basil.
Sweet basil, no joke. Texture-wise, I think it's there is some body, but we still see a lot of that water.
It's very sweet.
Very sweet.
So sweet.
It tastes like they pureed the basil
Yeah.
into the sauce.
At
It
least-
says it's made with fresh basil, onion, and garlic,
Yeah.
but in the ingredient list, it says none of those things.
Which is strange.
I mean, this sauce has a really nice color to it, but the consistency, I think, is going to fall right through the pasta again.
It's pretty plain, but like you can taste a lot of the sugar and basil.
It's not adding anything to the sauce anymore. It's actually taking it away. I can't say I missed you, Classico. Classical, not so classy.
This is not my classical sauce.
Sauce, a little too sweet.
So now we have to decide which one is going to be our top three.
I think they fall into two categories. There are the lower tiered, more sweet, and then there's the higher tiered, better ingredients, overall just better flavor.
There were some that you have to really doctor them up. And if you're telling somebody to buy a sauce, why would they have to doctor them up?
So do we have our winner?
I think we do.
We do.
Yes.
In third place, we came with Newman's Own marinara sauce. We like the anise flavor, which is a little unique, not too sweet. Very.
Have you guys ever heard of anise? I always pronounce it anise, but he said anise. Hey, Brina, how you doing? How you doing? She slipped in here as they were wrapping up the taste test. How you doing, Brina? What's going on? So yeah, have y'all ever heard of that before? Anise. It's also kind of like a licorice, but that's another seasoning that they use a lot in the kitchen. Yes, anise. It's kind of like star shaped. We used to use it a lot when we were like pickling foods, certain foods. And y'all, let me tell y'all, the anise and the fennel, I never heard of these ingredients until I started working in the kitchen, because I learned about a lot of different spices and a lot of fruits and vegetables that I never even heard of before until I started working in the kitchen. But anise and fennel, those are two ingredients that we would use in the kitchen. And I want to know if y'all ever heard of those. Chef's Next Level said Chef Emerald's brand is good. Y'all, so I was watching this thing on YouTube where it talked about like the rise and fall of some of the great chefs. And Chef Emerald was in there. And they also talked about Paula Deen. And there was a couple of chefs, but it was a good show. Argue Musa, I put it in a drink or some desserts. Yes, anise is normally, I've seen it in drinks and I've seen it in desserts. I feel like we used to make a tea and we'd put that in there. Argue Musa, and yes, anise for pickling. Yes. So now it's like it's all coming back to me as I heard him say these ingredients. So y'all see they got Newman's on the stand. I felt like we knew Newman's was gonna win. And also Newman's used fennel. But it seems like they really like that sauce. So let's see what else they're gonna pick.
Very tasty and nice homemade flavor.
In second place, we've chosen Rayo's homemade sauce. We thought it had a great texture, a great flavor. It had an amazing list of pure ingredients. No funny business in there.
So number one, we have multi-marinara sauce. The key for great marinara sauce is the quality of the tomatoes, and we think.
Okay, let me slide this back a little bit so we can see all 3 sauces that they picked. So Muddy, which Just Jay predicted that one would win. Rayo's, and we got Newman's back there. So there y'all have it. These brands have been selected by chefs as being the best store-bought tomato sauce. And I'm mad that they did this. They ain't right for this. So, Newman's, Rayo's, and Muti are the winners. And yeah, I just wanted to show y'all this video. It's like a fun little video because we got our National Foodiegang pasta contest that is going to open tomorrow and run for 2 weeks. And then it'll end, and then we will select a winner. So y'all gonna see me talking a lot about pasta, making a lot of posts about pasta in this 2 weeks. Just Jay said, woo woo. Just Jay predicted the winners. Brina said, I never tried Muti, never heard of it. I've never heard of that sauce either, but now when I go to the store, if I get jar sauce, I'm going to pick the 3 that they selected, which is Muti. I'm probably not saying it right. Or is it Muddy, Rayo's, and Newman's? And yes, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to It Is What It Is TV. Are you amused? I had a good time. I can talk food easily, though. I know, Just Jay, I'll be up here all day talking about some food. So yes, y'all, I just wanted to do this live stream today to go over the contest, to go over the rules, show you guys how to submit your entries, and also talk about what the prize will be. Because ain't nobody out here doing competitions for nothing. So, and that's all I had to share with you guys. All I wanted to go over with you guys and to support this channel and keep the stove on, you can Cash App $Chefbigbank. And if you're watching on Facebook, thank you so much for tuning in. And you can also send start on Facebook. Now, normally I do not go live on Facebook with my live show, Kitchen Talk with Chefbigbank, because Facebook does not allow music of any kind. And I want to apologize because I did not have my Cash App in front of me during this show, but I just went and checked it. And we have $10 from the Drip Show for ramen noodles, next level using for pasta. Okay, Drip said, I'm going to read it again. He said for the ramen noodles, next level using for pasta. Well, how you going to play next level like that? So with that being said, the Drip Show will be the sponsor of today. And because we are wrapping this show up, I'm also going to make you the sponsor of the next show as well. Just because I checked my Cash App super late, I'm sorry about that. The Drip Show mad at Big Bang. And we got, thank you so much for your support, Foodiegang, and also the Drip Show. Greatly appreciated. And that will make you the sponsor of today's episode. And also, I'm going to make you the sponsor of the next show. Also, as well, because I checked it late. Okay, and we got some Foodiegang chats. I'm going to read them to y'all. Are you amused at bringing? I got annoyed today because I wanted sour oranges for something. Girl, Just Jay, it's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. Aw, thank you so much. Are you amused that enjoyed hanging out 907? I like it when you come through, and Just Jay, she has her own YouTube channel, so she is busy. So I greatly appreciate it when you're able to slide through. And we have George from Real Talk or No Talk. He said, Foodiegang, gang, gang. Thank you so much for sliding through. And if any of my moderators could drop the link for Real Talk or No Talk 907 and the links for all the other YouTube channels. We got some great content creators in here right now. Brina says, sour oranges, I want to know for why. And Just Jay, what type of sour oranges you talking about? The Drip Show said, my bad. And no, it's my bad because normally I have my Cash App. But when I start talking about food, I get carried away, Foodiegang. I just be up here talking. So that was my bad for not checking it. And Just Jay said, Prina, I wanted some pickle red onions. Ooh, so when I worked in the kitchen, I was in Portland, we would do a lot of pickled fruits and vegetables. Pickling is a great way to get nutrients. There's a lot of good nutrients that you can get from pickled vegetables, and pickled vegetables are really good for you. We'll have to do an episode about pickling. Next level, he got a response. He said, damn, at the Drip Show, you gonna do next level like that with some top ramen? Now let me tell y'all, next level is a vegan, and he not eating no top ramen. He might have did that when he was growing up, but now next level moving forward. Are you amused at Brina? I use it for marinating as well as AKA Seville oranges. Now, I have never heard of those type of oranges, and so I'm going to have to look that up. I've never heard of that before, and that's the great thing about this show, this platform, is that there are so many fruits and vegetables. There is no way that I'm going to be able to cover all of it. So I'm gonna need y'all to come in here and tell me and teach me. Real talk or no talk, gang gang. Let's go. The Drip Show said you lying by your pasta. Are you amused that I am not a content creator? Okay, are you okay with the term YouTuber then? Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to her YouTube channel. Just Jay, you let me know what you want me to call you, because I don't want no smoke. Brenda said, wait, you use sour oranges? Just Jay, I need to see this. Yeah. There's a lot of YouTubers, a lot of y'all need to start making food videos because we want to see We tired of hearing about it. We at least give us a picture. Argue Musa, I'll leave that to y'all. What, the cooking or the content creation? Which one you gonna leave us to? And George said, I love Chef Talk with Big Bang. Yes, and you guys, make sure you guys go check out Behind Enemy Lines, Prison Food Explained, Part 1 and Part 2. We talked about prison food. It was a great interview. We are going to come back with a Part 3, and we're in talks of what we're going to do for Part 3. But we are going to definitely do a Part 3. So y'all stay tuned. Turn on the notification bell. And, subscribe so that when we do release Part 3, you get the notifications. Argue Me said, Brina, I would if I could find something in the boonies. Laugh out loud. What? The Drip Show says somebody pregnant. What? He said sour oranges, who prayed? Oh, snap. Well, the Drip Show, we're gonna, we'll see. If y'all want to be pregnant, that's cool then. Argument said, yeah, 907 Seville oranges, aka bitter orange. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I've never heard of that before. Oh, I see. Argument said, that's cool. I just put that out there because I don't go back and I don't put forth effort to make content. Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying. She's okay with YouTuber, but content creator, she doesn't want to take that title yet. But I got somebody here who is opposing what you're saying. And it's next level. He said, Just Jay is a top tier content creator. Argue me, so I was supposed to be making cooking videos for over 2 years. You know what? Well, we're not gonna hold you to it. We don't even care about the 2 years. We talking about right now. And when you say you use the sour oranges to pickle your fruit or your vegetables, we want to see. We want to see. We nosy like that. Brina said, there you go. There you go. Next level, top tier. I like Just Jay's content. Or look, I don't want no smoke, Just Jay. Brina said, Big Chefbigbank. Argue me, so I can't with y'all laugh loud. I can't even talk food in peace. Look, food in peace is all we got over here on 907 Good Eats. Kitchen Talk with Chefbigbank. We not doing no drama. We not cursing nobody out. But y'all, that was the show for today. Tomorrow, we're going to have our Memorial Day special. After that, we're going to talk about the rise and fall of Quiznos. I have some more great content and some interviews that I am in the process of setting up. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Every Wednesday, I'm dropping pre-recorded content. And as always, to support the show, you can hit the Cash App and money sign Chefbigbank. You can also send stars on Facebook, shop the Foodiegang store, join my fan page. The links are in the description of this video. And if you want to make streams like this, my link to my referral code for StreamYard is in the description of this video. And I will see y'all later. I think I covered everything. Oh, I got one more. Subscribe. It was Playtime. It's a channel made for kids. Hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment after this video ends. And y'all, I'll see y'all in the streets. And also, the sponsor of the show is the Drip Show with the $10. Thank you so much for your contribution to keeping the stove on. Thank you so much. And I'm going to hit y'all with the outro video. It ain't got no music because y'all know Facebook be tripping. That's okay, though. If you need clarification on any of the contest rules, you can go back and watch the stream. Next level says, shout out to Foodiegang. Yes. Foodiegang, gang, gang. All right, y'all. I see that. I'll see y'all next time. Let me see. Y'all stay up. Have a good day. Eat some good food. Be nice now, y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for stopping by my kitchen. I'll see y'all next time.